Cadillac program really is a grassroots program.
It's a great opportunity for not only people of Cadillac, but also campers of Mitchell State Park to rent a bike to go to the local community, go to downtown Cadillac, support the businesses in the area.
I think it is one of those tourist enhancements that people go, hey, look what's going on in Cadillac. There's an opportunity to ride a bike around. We don't have to take ours. We can get them there and there's no cost.
This program would not be possible if it were not for the support and the collaboration with the Cadillac Community Foundation, the Mitchell State Park, the After 26 Cafe. They all really sincerely endorsed and adopted onto the concept of taking advantage of the ability of providing bikes, complimentary bikes, at a couple of locations in town for the use by anybody.
Well, the first thing they say is, how much does it cost? I think, nowadays everybody expects there to be a cost to something, and there is no cost. I mean, this is a freebie. This is something that the City of Cadillac and our facility, as well as the folks at the State Park, are doing to enhance our region, to enhance our area. And to get something for free is kind of unusual nowadays. And these bikes are free. And it's a great thing.
It's a common thing is people want to know, oh, you rent bikes, how much does it cost? But when we tell them it's free, it's definitely very rewarding for them. It's a good program, and definitely that free cost attracts a lot of people.
The city had a number of bikes in its possession that were abandoned. We thought, well, wouldn't this be a great opportunity if we could establish a program where we would provide the bikes free of charge for anybody, whether they're state park users or not, to be able to take one out for the day and take advantage of what everything that Cadillac has to offer.
On weekends, I would say every bike is definitely being used. It's very common at 8 a.m. when we get someone in our campground office. People are in line waiting to get the bikes for the full day. And like I said, by 9, 10 o'clock, all those bikes are usually gone, out and about, and it's good to see kids, adults, riding around the park, also going out of the park, hitting up the local businesses during the day.
I mean, what a cool thing. We're not renting the bikes for a fee. They're actually using the bikes that the city has basically put outside of our cafe.
The program itself really kind of runs on autopilot once we get the bikes in place. The agencies, the State Park and the After 26 Cafe, both of which host our 2 current bike stations, really take on the administration of the program once it kicks off.
We have locks, we have keys, we give them to the person who's taking the bike, and when they bring it back later in the evening, even if we're closed, there's a way for them to leave the key with us, and then we inventory the bike in the morning. So it's a fairly simple process.
As long as they're a registered camper of the park, so we already have all their information, they just need to fill out a form, sign it, a waiver of liability, and then they have it until sunset. If they're not a camper, a local, from the local community, we do ask for a driver's license and credit card in case of something happens to the bike while they're out and about.
People love it. There's a lot of places to explore here, and whether you rent the bike in Cadillac proper and downtown in Cadillac and go down the bike path, or you rent the bike out at the state park and ride around the lake. There's so many beautiful things to see.
There's been a lot of use from locals in the area to use the bikes, and tourists have started using the bikes also to go around Lake Cadillac and to see more of the city.
We have heard people asking about getting more bikes to the locations. We've heard about, is there going to be additional locations put in place? We've heard feedback from people outside of our community, from other communities that have called and have said, hey, we've heard about this.
I think it gives people a healthier lifestyle. It also gets people out and about. Some of the people that come to the park aren't familiar with the area, so we're able to give them maps of the area. They can ride their bikes. It gets them out and about, supporting local businesses, gets them to the downtown parks, businesses, just brings more money into the economy, really.
If a community would like to do something similar, I'd say call me. Perhaps could give some tidbits, give some advice. I would say go for it. I think that try to get a community-based support. I think that really is key to the success.
The relationship with the city that we had prior to this continues on, and it definitely has been a very smooth program to run, and no issues at all, and look forward to doing it again in the future.
I would say any community that has an interest in this, don't hesitate. There may be some bumps in the road, but believe me, it's well worth it for what it does for you as a community and what it does for the people who visit.
If you'd like to learn more about the Bike Cadillac program or have questions about starting a similar project in your community, call the City of Cadillac at 231-775-0181.